Yes, we can all complain about traffic, potholes, fuel prices, road rage, stress, and we do. But that's not what today's episode is about. Millions of us love driving, myself included, and I want you to find the positives in driving today. I'm going to take you out in the Chevy for a spin and let's see what the roads bring us today. I haven't actually thought where we're going to go. I think a bit of country and town. This is a lovely stretch of road. Well surfaced. That's unusual around these parts. Sorry, we're not ranting about potholes today. Riding along in my automobile, my baby beside me at the wheel. That makes you my baby. Remember when you're driving, you've got all of the legal rights to be on the road with every other bugger, right? You've got your licence, your insurance, your car's got its MOT, all is good. Try to remember that. If you're ever feeling a little bit fish out of water, or a bit out of your depth, or a bit hassled by somebody who's too close behind, any of that nonsense, just hold on to the fact that you have a right to be on that road as much as anyone. Enjoy where you are, unless you're in Croydon. Sorry if you're from Croydon. That's a low blow. Parts of Croydon are beautiful. There's squirrel. I think I'm going to add another layer of enjoyment to my journey. I'm going to pop on some music. These days there's a lot of pressure to make every moment productive, to be rushing somewhere, to be checking something, to be thinking about the next thing. But sitting here in the Chevy, I realise driving asks very little of us beyond paying attention to the road, to the scenery, to other people, to the simple pleasure of being present for the journey. And perhaps that's why so many of us still enjoy it. Not because every drive is exciting, but because every now and then it's peaceful. Potholes! We're not mentioning those. Let's have some fun. This one's quite a good one. Oh, slight drop. There were cars in front, so I couldn't get up too much speed, but that particular humpback bridge, if you take it at the legal speed, you get that real drop. Are you enjoying this ride? I am, obviously. I drove my Chevy to the levee, but the levee was dry. Them good old boys were drinking whiskey and rye, singing, this'll be the day that I die. I'm going to find the positive in these roadworks. They're causing short-term delay for long-term benefit. Obviously this work has to be done, and when it is done, whatever they have done will be better. I don't know what they're doing. Not too long a wait at the roundabout there. So we've got someone ahead who is doing 32 miles an hour in a 40. It would be nice to press on a bit and feel a bit more speed and momentum along this road, but people have become very, very nervous of average speed cameras now, and there's been a tendency to drop way below the speed limit to avoid fines. I'm not going to say what I think about doing that. This driver may be elderly, lacking in confidence, could have a poorly tum. Feel like if they went any faster over the bumps, they'd be sick on their lap. Well, this is about the quietest I've ever seen the town. Red light. To get an extra little bit of relaxation, I'm coming back into neutral with handbrake on. Could only be for a few seconds, but it's a chance just to detense your body. Okay, this is interesting. We've got a car ahead who didn't move on those green lights. Now, we can forgive them. There may be two things going on here. Did you hear that? Yep, someone's impatient. These lights lead into the one-way system, and it's a really bad filter situation. If you don't know the town, you're unsure of what to do. But people who live in this town get impatient. I don't get impatient because I find the positives in driving. Like a saint. Now, there's another thing I like to look at. Other cars of interest. I don't know whether you saw that, but that was one of the new Renault 5 electric vehicles that's very much styled on the original Renault 5. Yellow van, very cheerful. Cheered by a yellow van. Lovely telephone box, the K6. Designed by Giles Gilbert Scott. If you wonder what that squeaking sound is, it's the clutch on the Chevy. It's very, very squeaky, and it does need a little look at some point, because that would help me enjoy driving more. I feel fully in control, I feel relaxed. Do you feel relaxed? Tell me, what are the positives you get in driving? Or if you're watching this channel because you don't like driving and you're trying to find some good in it, let me know what you don't like. And let's look at a way of switching the viewpoint. There you go. I got a thank you for a thank you. They're all turning, and they all indicated, so that's super helpful. Thank you. There you go. Another one. Little bit of low-key gratitude when people do the right thing, and it just saves you a little bit of Did you enjoy rides, fairground rides, when you were younger? Do you still enjoy fairground rides? I ask because I don't think this is much different. I'm not planning on a loop-the-loop today. We're nearly back. How was that for you? Thank you for coming along for the ride. When we set off today, my aim was to share with you a few positive moments that I could find along the way, which I think I did, but I also noticed that it's not always about thrills and spills and unending excitement. It's about noticing those small moments, the thank you wave, a couple of fun vehicles to look at, a smooth road or a humpback bridge. Perhaps loving driving is not about loving every second of it, but it's finding those peaceful, enjoyable moments and appreciating them. It's about noticing. For now, drive safely, drive like you mean it, enjoy the ride, because that is how to love driving. And I'll see you in the next one.